We are building the most diehard roster in Counter-Strike. There are certain pros in the scene right now that have just an enormous amount of fans, but we're going to try to see if we can make a functional roster where we just have the most fans. We're not even trying to play to win. We're just trying to appease the fans, okay? Because we know even if this team wins, right? They're good. They're goated. They're the best, okay? And if they're losing, it's just a fluke Mickey Mouse tournament cup. Okay, the fans will always have their backs, and this team will just be glazed. Okay, they are going to be glazed. Another thing as well is that these fans cannot like break away from their idols like doing bad, right? There can't be any doubt that this team is possibly dog shit. You just can't have that. There's no thought that this team actually is bad, right? They just got fluked, right? Everyone else is just worse. That's an important factor to consider when it comes to considering like thinking about these players. I think our first candidate for talks, Zontix. Okay, we gotta go with Zontix. He is the fashion icon amongst the all Chinese girls across the world, basically. Any Chinese girls that watch Counter-Strike, he is the poster child, right? He is snatching your girls' hearts. He is out there. He's not even in their DMs. He's barely even talking. Zontix, okay? He's just mogging the camera. He's too busy mogging the camera. He's too busy being a Vogue model, okay? But the Chinese girls, they love him, okay? They love him. They love him so much, right? And he's a solid anchor player, right? Very solid anchor. He does pretty good in his job, all things considered. If you really want to cover like a large demographic, you can't go wrong with Zontix, right? You just can't go wrong with Zontix. Okay. Now, there's a good list of candidates on this list. Good IGLs. Obviously you have Egotronic, right? You can't go wrong with Egotronic. Kerrigan, I love Kerrigan, but I think a lot of people are in the love-hate relationship with Kerrigan, basically. Apex as well. I think first of all, the stake logo loses aura, and also he's French, so it's hard to like a French person. Chopper. I don't see anyone glazing Chopper. No one is glazing Chopper. Alexi's got fans. He's got good fans. You could also go with like Snacks fans as well. Like with Snacks, like you got people like Piotr Sess glazing him on Twitter. I think we have to go with Hooksy. Like, the Giga Chad. I feel like to even have like enough aura basically to just like be glazed by everyone as like the next coming IGL who is just like on top of his game and kind of pulling out like mediocre-ish performances to kind of be succeeding, and everyone just like glazes you as the best IGL ever. We need an opper. We need an opper, right? And I thought of no better candidate. The Yo himself, Simple. I think we have to go with Simple because like you have Monacy, sure, Monacy has a lot of fans. But with Simple though, with Simple, it's like a different breed, okay? If you were born before 2010, you knew who Simple was, right? Simple was the GOAT. He was the best. He is Counter-Strike. He is top 20 for consecutive years, literally. And his trophy cabinet as well, right? Like, look at that. He's taking heads, he's taking wins, he's getting all of this. He's taking it all, right? And that's why he's the GOAT. And that's why in FaZe, when they made the FaZe Austin run with Simple, people believed Simple can easily just come back and just be the best player in the server. And so I think for that reason, right, we just got to put him on the list. Right, Simple has like so many fans, basically, where it's just hard. He has so many, like, people will die and defend for him, basically, as like the best player of all time. I wouldn't say he hasn't been doing the best, but I think it's a lot of people still believe in Simple, and I think for that reason, it's hard to hate. It's hard to hate like Simple no matter what. Simple Magic is just something different. And speaking of glazing, I think that brings us to our next candidate. We are pulling out Stewie2K.
What's up, bitch?
Jake, yeah, bro. We are pulling him out. Yep, this is your tier 1 team, bro. you are going on this team, right? Stewie has so many US glazers, right? People, if you're from North America, if you're from the United States, you know who Stewie 2K is, right? He is the GOAT, he is the legend, the smoke criminal. Everyone knows who he is, right? And you just need to, you have to believe in the process. You just have to believe, right? He's a winner. He's a name taker. He took the Cloud9 roster and brought them to overtime against FaZe Clan on map 3 of Inferno to win the 2018 E-League Boston Major, right? That's who we're talking about. We're talking about Stewie 2K, the defender of North America, right? The best. And then when he comes back into Tier 1 to help subs in for G2 for IEM Dallas, they win the tournament. G-Stu, we all know who G-Stu is. Stu might just be talking the most shit. Might just be talking the most shit as possible. But you know what? He's taking names. He's gotten wins, and that's why he's the best. He's the best Counter-Strike player. He doesn't even need to practice on any lower tier team. He just wants top 10 only. He wants a top 10 team, and he wants to be there. And he'll be there now, and people will defend him because he's the best. He's the best North American player ever. And that's why he's the GOAT. That's why he's going on our team. Also, I think he'd probably serve as a decent entry for the team as well. So yeah. What if I put Crims on this roster? Like, I think in this day and age, no one is glazing Crims, but I think it'd be funny as fuck because it's not the players that are glazing Crims, it's the organization themselves. Because Crims is unk, bro. Crims does not deserve to be on like a tier 1 team whatsoever at this point. He is so washed, but we're just still defending him, I guess. We're still defending him. Okay, I think I have an even crazier curveball than before. Someone you wouldn't even think is a CS pro anymore, right? Someone who just clip farms. Someone who is considered one of the best, maybe even just an underrated talent. Someone who did not get their comeuppance. Someone who was doubted. Okay. Someone like Shroud. They have this fucking old ass image of Shroud. Why the fuck do they have this shit? That's right, baby. We are bringing Shroud back into Counter-Strike. The undisputed king of Reddit, okay? He is just going to be there for farming clips. He doesn't even necessarily... I don't even think he fits the role that, like, would be requested of him in this team. But you know what? He's there because he's just the best, right? That's why he's the GOAT. This team might be cooking. Alright? How can you hate this team? They have the best. They just have the best players. Kerrigan coach could be Aura, but it's like less Kerrigan. So I don't really want to say like Kerrigan as the coach. But I think that's when we gotta go with the Snacks coach, I think. Snacks coach will have everyone defending this roster. This will be the best roster of all time. With Snacks as the coach. You can't go wrong with this. You just cannot go wrong with this roster now. Like, look at all these guys. Like, everyone will love this team. This will be the best team of all time. This is the best team in all of Counter-Strike. That's what we're talking about right here. This is the best team ever. Which, okay, maybe now we need like a glazed organization. We need like a hype organization. Some organization that will just like sign this type of roster. Falcons already have their super roster, so I don't think they'd be going for the aura points. You know what? Welcome to 100 Thieves. Holy aura, look at this. This is fucking tough. This is tough, holy shit. Oh my god. Chills. Holy cook. This goes hard, holy shit. This would be the most fucking hyped roster ever. Everyone is glazing this team. No one is going to doubt that this team is going to be the best team ever. Okay? That's how we know that full trust, this is the best team in the world. Alright, 100 Thieves. Welcome to 100 Thieves, baby. This is the most diehard team ever. The most glazed team in Counter-Strike. This will be the most glazed team in Counter-Strike. Anyways, let me know what you think in the comments. And please like and subscribe this video. And yeah, see you guys next time. Take care.